What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am Mr. Blast, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars, the Invincible Iron Man. We're going to go over his articulation, we're going to check out his accessories, and any, if at all, paint apps that this figure has. Is he worth adding to your Marvel Legends collection? Let's get him off the stand and find out. All right, so before we get into the figure, let's take a look at the really retro-inspired packaging. I honestly can say I never saw these figures as a kid, and if I did, they were not memorable to me whatsoever. But I'm in the mindset that I know that these are retro-inspired packaging. It's very plain, very simple, and it's probably really cheap for Hasbro to make, which is fine. It helps keeps the cost low on these figures. I'm okay with that. So we've got really nice, gorgeous, classic Iron Man art right there on the side. And it says here, Iron Man, the invincible Iron Man helps the Avengers navigate the Beyonders gladiatorial contest, all while harboring a secret about his identity. And you got the Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 40, all the other figures in the line, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Titania, Marvel's Beyonder. We already did the review on Wolverine, so make sure you guys check that out. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, that's really about it. There's really not anything else about this packaging that's very interesting. So let's just get into the figure. All right, and here he is, the Invincible Iron Man, with a lot of red and yellow plastic. And for some reason, I really like this yellow. I don't know why. Maybe because it's shiny, which I like how they did that. They basically are trying to give you the idea that this is armor. It's not skin, which is pretty cool. So you make a shiny figure, and even though it's shiny, your greasy, grubby hands will not leave fingerprints, at least visible ones, all over the figure, which I'm very happy for. You ever get a brand new controller for a game console, and it's shiny, and you touch it for like 3 seconds, you touch one button, and all of a sudden, it's just greasy and gross, and you don't even want to touch it anymore. It sounds really weird if you guys don't know the context. But anyway, let's look at his articulation. Your standard Marvel Legends, head looking up, head looking down. He doesn't have any other swappable heads. It's the only one. I actually tried to take this head off the peg, and it was tough, so I just didn't. I just pushed the head back down, and I'm like, nah, I'm done. His head sculpt, he doesn't actually have eyes in there. At least they don't look like eyes to me. In the camera, it's having a really hard time seeing it. It looks like silver paint in there. Or a sticker or something? I don't know. But he's got, I love that he's got this, the Widow's Peak. I love that. It just screams retro. I love it. He's got his blue arc reactor here, which I think is just a blue plastic marble. I don't know. It doesn't look painted at all. This looks painted, and so does this. This looks painted also. All of the plastic on his body is just molded plastic. There is no paint on this guy whatsoever. Let's get his arms up in the T-pose like we always do. And you can see that he can hold the T-pose. He does not have any butterfly joints. There is no getting the arms back and forth. He can, however, spin his arms around in a 360 motion, which is cool. He can spin his bicep all the way around in circles. He's got double jointed elbow attack motion, which looks really good. And yeah, he's got, well, that elbow's kind of loose. I didn't realize that. Huh. Maybe it's something I did during posing. I don't know. Your typical Marvel Legends wrist peg. This one's really tight for whatever reason, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have the hand or the wrist tight in the arm rather than like super loosey-goosey. And you can't get anything in his hands. His arm just flops over. He's got nice ab crunch, looking forward, looking up for those flight poses, which looks pretty cool actually as it is. If Iron Man flew with his arms out like that, which he doesn't, you know. I mean, he could. I'm sure he did at some point, right? He's got waist swivel. You can turn him all the way around. He's got these little tiny shield-looking hip skirts right here, and nope, they don't move an inch, which, oh, yes, they do. They go up. Okay, which is cool because then you can kind of have him do the splits a little bit. Wow, he's got pretty good split ability. Good job, Tony. All right. Bring that down. He's got a right angle kick here. Can you go backwards? Nope, the butt flap back here kind of prevents from going backwards all the way, but that's all right. You've got a thigh swivel, double knee joint, which is pretty good. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. He's got the boot swivel, which also is hidden underneath here, which I'm totally cool with. You can move his foot all the way down for those crazy ankle poses. Can you move up? Oh, yeah, wow, actually, that's pretty good. I don't know if that's humanly possible without breaking your ankle, but sure. And you've got the typical rocker swivel on the ankle as well. No toe pivot. No toe pivot. Why? But he looks pretty good. It's Tony Stark. It's Iron Man. Old school retro Iron Man. Take a look at the back. Can't really see anything that would scream out like, why did they do that, other than this back here. But again, this is just part of the mechanism for his ab crunch. So, but he is a really solid looking retro Iron Man. I will say so for myself, in my opinion. I like the red and yellow. Red and yellow are great colors, guys. So is blue. All these colors are great. Yay! All right, let's put him down. Take a look at the accessories. He's got this blaster thing here. I didn't know Iron Man had guns. I thought that was more reserved for War Machine, but comic guys, please scream at me in the comments and let me know and say, hey, yeah, he did have guns in the comics. It's just what he did. These are little smoke effects you can take out if you want. I didn't realize what they were at first until I was like, oh yeah, they've actually got peg holes at the end of the barrels. So bing, bang, boom, you get that smoky action. It looks pretty good. It's just really soft plastic. It's not painted. I think it's just molded in that color, but that's okay. Again, less paint for these more budget line figures is okay with me, because then it's just one less thing that's can get smudged or flaked or whatever in the future. You've got flight pose / energy blast hands, which you cannot move them. These are stuck in that position. You guys will see, I always add photos at the end of the video if you guys want to check those out. Different little poses that you can do with the figures. And the energy blast effects can go inside these hands. We're going to show those real quick. Here we go. Translucent blue. And they look nice. Pretty much like every Iron Man figure I've ever owned always comes with something like this, whether it's 2 or 4. It just depends. Some of them come with long ones. Some of them come with really short ones. So in this case, you get these 2 long blue ones, which is pretty cool. You have the gun holding hands. It's only his right. And you can just put that in there. And oh God, I just dropped the smoke effect. Let me see here. Let's put this down more. Put this right here. And there you go. Tony dispensing Avenger Iron Man action with his pew pew. Yeah, looks all right. And then these. I had no idea until recently that Iron Man actually had roller skates. Yes, he had rocket-powered roller skates in the comic. And it enabled him to go up to 200 miles per hour, which is bonkers. Which is kind of weird and funny considering Iron Man can fly. So I don't really know why you'd want to use roller skates. I just love the cheesy campiness of the old school comics. I absolutely love it. It reminds you of more simpler times where we didn't need to have logic or reasoning behind anything that these movies or these comics had to do back in the day. It was just fun, you know? And here is the Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 40 little cardboard coin you can put inside the shield right here. Wolverine came with one. They all come with one. They all come with this exact one as well. So there's that. I love the retro inspired wording on that. And here is his lenticular transformation. See here, it shows his eyes looking through the mask, and on the figure, it's like silver lines. So I guess they really couldn't decide what they wanted to do. Maybe eyes were too difficult to get in there. I don't know. They couldn't paint them or whatever. And just like Wolverine, you've got the peg for it to hold in his hand, or you've got the clamp to grab onto the wrist. I usually prefer this. It won't fall off at all, so... But there you go. You've got Tony Stark, Iron Man. Tony Stark, Iron Man. Tony Stark, or Pedro Pascal. That's what he looks like to me. I know, please guys, don't crucify me for saying that. All right, Fantastic Four. I hope you're a good movie. So, But yeah, that's pretty much Iron Man from the retro series of the Secret Wars figures, which, you know, in a couple years, as of the time of this recording, we'll actually have that movie come out. I hope it's good. I'm one of those people that really wants the MCU to do well, and I want it to continue to bring out new figures and things like that. So, but yeah, he looks pretty good. We're gonna compare him real fast to. This is the only one I could muster up because it's the only one I have. I have DC's Ultimate Justice League Batmobile, I think it's called. DC's Rich Boy, Bruce Wayne himself standing next to Iron Man. They're roughly the same height. This one's obviously a movie-inspired figure, but the suit is a little bit like comic, I think, too. So, but yeah, you've got both Rich Boys hanging out and hitting each other's egos. I'm better, I'm smarter, and I'm richer. I'm richer, and I'm better, I'm smarter. What do you think, viewers? Am I better? Am I better? Let us know down in the comments below. I know, guys, I don't like to do skits, but I couldn't help myself. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to pick up your Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Iron Man, I will leave a link down in the description below to Big Bad Toy Store. As of the time of this recording, they do have them in stock, so please check that out. Click on that link and pick up yours. It's a nice little figure. I like it. Looks good. He stands out on the shelf big time, you know, with the red and the yellow, so definitely check that out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please check out all my other videos. I have a ton of other videos up of other figures. I'm usually uploading every single day, so please check that out. Become a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.